Hi guys, welcome to Ultra FPV. My name is Mattia and today I will show you the Eachine ProDVR. I will show you how I wired it to my goggles, the Eachine VR-007, and how I added an external input to the goggles so I'm able to see the recorded footage from the DVR. I can use the goggles with an external receiver and simulators, and I can see the settings of the DVR. I will start opening up the goggles and showing you all the wirings, and then I will show you all the settings of the Eachine DVR. Okay, now we will see all the wirings for the Eachine ProDVR. We start with the receiver, and on the receiver we will solder the 5V and the ground for the ProDVR power. Then we will solder the ground for the video input of the DVR, and we will solder the ground for the video input that we add to the goggles so we can use them with simulators and external receiver. The complex part here is the switch wirings, and on the switch we will find in the common pin the output that goes to the screen and the output that goes to the input of the DVR. On the other two pins we're going to solder the signal wire for the input that we are adding and the video output from the receiver. This way, when we select the input from the receiver, we will have a video feed without delay, and this is very important when you're flying FPV. On the DVR, we can see that we only use the video input with his ground connection, and we use the power connection for the DVR, and then the video output with his ground signal. The DVR comes with audio input and output, but we're not going to use it because the Eachine 007 doesn't have an audio output, and my receiver doesn't have an audio input. So the wiring is very simple, as you can see. So now that you have seen the wirings, we will power up these goggles and my tiny whoop, so you will be able to see all the settings on the Eachine ProDVR. As you can see, this is the video feed from my tiny whoop, and we will use the switch now, and this is the recorder, the DVR. I long press the second button and these are the settings. With the first and third button I can navigate the settings, and here we can see that we have the settings for the video size. We have VGA, that is the recommended one as the video feed is very low quality. Then we have D1 and HD. If we use the second button, we select the VGA. Then we have record sound that allows you to record the sound arriving to the DVR if you have a receiver and a camera with sound enabled. Then we have video time that allows us to have a timestamp on our video. If we long press the second button again, we enter the second settings menu, and here we have the ability to format the SD card. This is a good thing if you're not sure about the file system of your SD card and if you want to have the best file system for the recorder. Then we have the ability to change the language of the DVR and the settings. We can make a system reset and have all the settings come back to factory. The light frequencies that you can choose between 50 Hz and 60 Hz, and the TV output that can be NTSC and PAL. If we long press again the second button, we should exit from the settings. If we long press the first button, we enter to the playback option. Here, if we press the second button, we can start the video, and as you can see, you can check your footage very quickly. You can fast forward the video using the third button, and you can navigate through the other videos pressing the first and third button. If we long press the central button, we access the settings for the playback that are similar to the other settings, and then if we long press the first button, we come back to the live view. The live view doesn't work if you wire the DVR as I did, but this is not a big problem, because if you want a signal without delay, you can just use the switch and go back to the receiver as I did now. And another thing to say about this is if we go here, if I press the third button, the LED starts blinking, and this indicates that the DVR is recording. If I press again the third button, the LED stop blinking and the recording is stopped. If you liked this video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and I see you next week with other FPV related content. Thanks for watching and have fun flying.